some of the discussions that is taking place. Bear with me. Here we go.
We have our great Imam, the big sheikh of our time, Faris Hamadi, at it again. So he is reacting to the rebels, who obviously the Western government has identified as a terrorist group, but they are actually having discussion about taking them off the terrorist group list. Now, depends. So our judgment is not really based on what the Western world thinks about it. The Assad regime has been taken over, a kafir, kuffar regime, who saw Assad as Allah, or their belief is that Ali radiallahu anh has the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here is Faris, again, showing his support to Muslims, saving the lives, if not of hundreds of thousands of people. What Assad done in Syria is, for some, can be as worse or even worse than what is going on in Gaza. He killed 600,000, they're saying, even more, of Sunni Muslims. Okay, I'm not going to get to the politics of it, but here is the video, and here is what Faris had to say. His support, as we know, for Gaza has been immense. For the boycott, oh my gosh, it's been speechless. He's supported the boycott movement so much. Go to McDonald's and buy McDonald's. Okay, we can clearly see where his allegiance is and for what reasons. Here is the video of the rebels. Again, I am not pro or against. I'm just stating, call me a journalist, whatever you want to, inshallah. Here is the clip of some soldiers under the rebels, the HTS group, and they had to say some things. And here is Faris showing his support on Twitter. Let's watch for ourselves, inshallah.
دخلنا مسجد بني أمية مطأطئين الرؤوس ذليلين لله سبحانه وتعالى خاضعين له سبحانه وتعالى نقول أن من نصرنا هو الله وأن الله تعالى بقوته هو الذي نصر لا بقوتنا ولا بحولنا. هنا عقر دار الإسلام، هنا الشام، هنا عمر بن عبد العزيز، هنا أرض الإسلام، هنا دمشق، هنا فسطاط المسلمين. من هنا يا قدس، من هنا قادمون يا قدس. صبرا يا أهل غزة، صبرا صبرا. تكبير! الله أكبر! لبيك لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك 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 يا أقصى، لبيك 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 يا أقصى. سائرون على طريق محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى طريق الصحابة رضوان الله تعالى عليهم 13 عاما ظنوا أن النور الذي انطلق من هنا من أول مظاهرة من هنا من المسجد الأموي عندما خرجت صيحات الله أكبر الله أكبر ظنوا أن النور الذي انطلق من هنا من جامع بني أمية ظنوا أنه يخبو ولكن خسئوا وخابوا. جاءوا بالميليشيات وجاءوا بروسيا ودعمتهم الدول ولكن قلنا هي لله هي لله. صبرنا، جلسنا تحت الخيام، جلسنا بين الطين، نمنا على التراب، يقيننا بالله أننا منصورون وأن الله منجز وحده. فدخلنا نطع دمشق وندخل المسجد الأموي مكبرين مهللين. وكذلك بإذن الله وكذلك المسجد الأقصى وكذلك مسجد محمد وكذلك الكعبة ندخلها بإذن الله.
As you saw that for yourself. Now, as a Muslim, obviously there are certain things which I can deem problematic. For example, I don't know what they meant by we're going to take the mosque of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we can even say, you know, the fact that they didn't say peace be upon him or sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we can give the benefit of doubt, no problem. And talking about Mecca, what does this mean? What do they mean by this? It can sound problematic. Are they trying to say that they want to overthrow those governments? There's a whole discussion on that. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty. But what's very bizarre is the fact here. Faris is somebody who obeys the rulers. Yes, and I follow the sunnah, which is that we should not rebel against the rulers, 100%. But he is someone that at any condition, if they, whatever they did to his, if they were to come and do, you know, kidnap his wife or his daughters, etc., like it seems like at any cost, he will support the rebels. However, for some odd reason, we can say by Islamic rulings, if we look at it, that this group has taken over a Kafir government and now they are the Muslim.
If you can pause it there,
we should not be speaking out against rulers, shouldn't we, Faris?
Just pause it there, Akhi. For me, brothers and sisters, I know there's a lot of brothers and sisters in the chat getting quite emotional, but our religion is not based upon emotions. It's based upon text and proof, adillah. So when those rebels or those fighters were giving out warning to the Muslim world that they are willing to take over the Prophet's masjid, also the sacred mosque, of course, the Haramain. And by doing that, there's bloodshed going to be involved. So this is the aspect you brothers and sisters have to understand. All well and good by them chanting Allahu Akbar and so forth, but the aspects you've got to understand. The Khawarij in their camps, when the Sahaba went to the Khawarij to bring them back to the religion, they can hear the humming of as they got close to the camps of the Khawarij, because they would read the Quran, they will worship and so forth, so much so. So we have to take that in mind before we start getting emotion and start taking sides. And this is not a shot at Ali Dawah or any of the brothers who I'm going to have on the show today. So I'm going to be very conscious about how I phrase my words, because of course I've met Brother Ali Dawah at Speaker's Corner, and I've had Brother Faris al-Hamadi on my show on my channel. So I'm going to be very neutral. So I want you to really bear that in mind. So if you want to continue, Brother Yemri, and then inshallah that'll be great. If there's anything that you want to say, feel free.
Let me finish. First of all, assalamu alaikum. We'll let the clips finish, inshallah, and then we'll make our judgments based on that.
That whatever happens, whatever they do, whatever is for that matter, even they have ties with Israel, but they're committing atrocities in Israel against our Palestinian brothers and sisters. There should be diplomacy. The ruler should decide that. Blah blah blah. The ruler. You talk about the ruler so much and the rights that they have, etc. And it's from the Sunnah, of course. Certain things that you say, but you blur the lines. Why are you not respecting the new ruler of Syria now? I'm just asking a question. Why are you not seeing? He's the ruler, he's the emir. Whatever he says, I like it or I don't like it. But all of a sudden, you are replying by saying what? You are calling them Khawarij. Number one, you're not qualified. You're a bodybuilder. You started as a bodybuilder. I don't know how you became a sheikh overnight. You're a bodybuilder. Yes? You never supported Gaza. You mocked the boycott movement. Yes? You're telling people to go and still eat in McDonald's. Your allegiance is very clear where it is, and it's been made very clear. Many times you've been exposed. But I'm asking you a simple question. This is hypocrisy at its finest. You talk about the Amir, submitting to the Amir. Why are you? Because right now, you calling them Khawarij actually shows you to be Khawarij based on your standards, because you are now rebelling vocally. If you remember, he was talking at one point that even if you vocally, speak against the ruler, you are what? Khawarij, or have the traits of Khawarij? Well, right now, you are speaking against a legitimate rulership. So do you not have the traits? I mean, it's like a mirror. The irony is quite funny. You are calling them Khawarij, but by doing that, you become a Khawarij. In your standards, by the way, I'm not saying anybody, because I know my place. What I can say, I should not say. You are not qualified to call anyone Khawarij. You are not qualified. You're a bodybuilder. You do bodybuilding. We should talk about that stuff. Yes, okay, you've never supported the Gaza cause or Palestinian cause. You are always talking about, oh yeah, we should support the rulers, whatever for that matter. And now, because of what they said, now, was it problematic what they said about taking over the Prophet Muhammad's masjid of Mecca? Yes, that was problematic. That seemed, not only that, but nobody can come out and then say, because they said this, therefore they're Khawarij, number one. Number two, these are soldiers. This is not the Emir. This is not Jolani. Yes, this is not him coming out and saying this. He's not saying that. These can be a few soldiers. And like, if an Emir, if there was the ruler of wherever it is for that matter, that you bow down to at any cost, etc., if some of the soldiers made a statement without the authority of the ruler, you will make 1 million excuses. That came from the soldiers. They didn't mean it like that. You make 1,000 excuses. Why am I not making one for them? Why not making one for them and say, you know what? Hold on a second. the soldier said this, but this is not Jolani, this is not the head figure. You won't, would you? You won't, would you? Because the people above you, your puppet masters, they are the ones who are calling the shots, and they are using the sunnah to justify what they are doing. And again, I said it very clearly, rebelling against a ruler, it's not good, and we've seen atrocities. However, Assad's regime, the kuffar, they are kuffar, okay? Assad, and they are kuffar, literally, it's clear, and the matter is clear. Even the Shia do takfir of them, yeah? So the matter is very clear. But I just want to show people your double standards and hypocrisy. That's what you are. And you are calling them the dogs of the hellfire. Anyone that comments attacking Faris, he puts a fire picture and a dog picture, meaning he sees them as the dogs of the hellfire. He probably deems them to be disbelievers, kafirs, if he follows that opinion. That's all I wanted to say, guys. And just say, you know what, these kind of people, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them. I'm not going to speak ill of him or call him names or whatever for that matter, because I don't want to give my good deeds to anyone like him. He's an opportunistic individual who looks for the downfall of others. He did the same with myself a long time ago when I had the debate, debate, etc. And obviously I did some things that I was not proud of, etc. That was not haram. He jumps at the opportunity, looking for the mistakes of anyone he doesn't like. And when it comes to the rulers and things that benefit him, at all costs, Amir al-Mu'mineen said this, khalas, etc. Yeah, and he decides who's Amir al-Mu'mineen. So for you to call them a khawarij, it backfires on you, because this is an action, words against a legitimate ruler. So submit to him, bro. Submit to him. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. From London to Dubai, Faris, look after yourself. Take care. Carry on bodybuilding.